Whoops.
Don't want to leave? Want to live at Disney World? I'll make it a realty reality. Everything from Dr. Phillips to Davenport, Claremont to Kissimmee, Winter Garden or Windermere, and Disney's own Celebration and Golden Oak. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and this is Disney at your doorstep.
Okay, here we are. And those of you who are returning, I appreciate it. We're going to look at one builder here. These are express homes, but there are three builders here that have a fairly good reputation. My favorite is D.R. Horton, but Landsea has a good reputation as well. And now, this is a busy road, and yes, you are near a busy road, but a busy road means you can get in and out quickly. Straight down this way to the right is a very large Publix grocery store, and you could follow roads straight to Disney. I think probably 20-25 minutes to be realistic. Down this way is still Davenport. But you get to the 27. It's not a straight route, but it is down that way. And the 27 has everything that you need to shop for. Now, up this way is a new road that came in. I always forget the name of it. It's like named after someone, but it would take you right up to Posner Park. Has all that stuff up, all the stuff from Posner Park. For example, they've got a Target, they've got Staples, they've got JCPenney, and it's growing again. It was built a lot in 2007, and then when everything started to slow down, they stopped, and now they're building again. So while yes, we're hearing a lot of cars, you're not going to hear them deeper into the community. So we're going to look at this Robbie model, and these are selling in the 360s, or I think she actually quoted 350s. And this is an express home, and if you watched my prior live stream, the express home, it has it's a more basic features inside. Okay, so more basic. So for example, I'll show you in a second. Oh, sky belt, that's nice. Didn't think it would have that. Okay, so as you enter, this is a 2-story home. This is the Robbie model. This is an interesting layout. Hello. So instead of granite, you get Formica, but you also get a lower price point. Nice big walk-in pantry. Now here's something that I really like. A downstairs bedroom. Now, when you're thinking that this is in the 350s and you got a bedroom downstairs for when grandma visits, or you could use it as an office, that's a nice feature to have. And then here's a full bath. This would be a full bath when it was done. This is because it's an office. They have converted it into a handicap bathroom for now. When they sell it, they'll convert it back. Another thing that this builder does is the round archways. You would have a 2-car garage as well. Hope everybody can hear me. And we're going to go to one more model today. But I should come back here one day and do a full Sunday show because this is really a great community. Great community. Oh, look at this view out the window. Sure, you get cars, but that's a nice view. Okay, so not a great big loft space here, to be direct with you, but you could put a desk up here, maybe a workstation. We'll go to this last. Oh my gosh. Okay, totally was wrong. This is the 5-bedroom. So here you have very good sized room. This is 11 by 11, I'd say. It's another good sized room. That's a queen size bed. That's pretty good. Here's another queen size bedroom. I don't know why they show them with queen sizes. I'd show them with twins and bunks because that's really what kids would have. And then here you go. And of course, what are you giving up? From granite, Formica, then you could pick your own. Fiberglass tub, easy to clean with fiberglass surround. So these are in the 350s. Now let's go to the primary bedroom, which we're supposed to call it now, the primary bedroom. Nice size closet there. Look at that. Gosh, I haven't done this in a while. It feels like So I'm going to be live Sunday from Mineola. Good question, Diane. Good question. Okay. You'd go down this road, I think about 5 miles, and then you'd get on the Osceola-Polk County line about 3 miles. Then you'd go get on the 4 for about, you're at exit 58 that you get on, you'd get off at exit 62. That's Disney World. So you could be there if there wasn't traffic, and they've really worked to solve the traffic issues that they had at exit 58. So you could get there maybe in 20-25 minutes, but not less than that. Yeah. Nice big closet. And then here you have the primary bedroom, and then we'll go to the primary bath. This is huge. This is about 18 feet across by 13. Dual vanity. Now, as I said, this is basic. This is not, high-end cabinetry or anything like that, but it does the job and it reduces your price point significantly. And here is the shower. It's Formica insert shower. Hey, it's very easy to clean and you're in a nice neighborhood. What more can you want? And then the linen closet. Pretty big linen closet. Hey, so does anybody have any questions about this product? There's 3 builders in here in this community, which gives you a nice choice. This would be my primary choice because I've sold 20 homes by this builder. And maybe we'll see one more. Where is the laundry room? It's always on the floor. The current builders are always putting them on the floor of the, here we go, the primary bedroom. So whatever the owner suite, we're not supposed to call it masters anymore. Wherever the owner suite is, that's where it will be. You know, that's a good question. I'm going to confirm that it is. This would be block on block. I'm going to go confirm that they're doing that here as well. Let's go outside and see if I can see any. They don't supply refrigerators. Let's go check. I will go and ask because I'm not even seeing a microwave here. But they don't come with microwaves. Okay, so
here.
in
This community.
okay, so this community, but you could always install one, I would assume.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so this community and no refrigerator.
It comes with refrigerator.
Does
Everything you see in appliances in the kitchen is how it comes.
Okay, great. So everything you
Only
see
thing
here.
You don't get the microwave, you just get the range of it.
Yeah, so you could get your own microwave, you could tuck it in there, or you could replace this with a microwave. Yeah. And you also get the dishwasher too.
Hope that helps a little bit.
Thank you. Washer and dryer, no, right? No washer, no. Not a lot that really, not a lot of them include a washer and dryer. I know at mine, gosh, I still have mine from 10 years ago. Wow. So really lovely community, but now we're going to see if she will be able to.
You guys don't have, I think everybody has, you guys don't have any variable rates, only fixed, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to see. D.R. Horton is building block on block. Now, they're the only ones that do that around here. So I don't see any other ones here. So yeah, it is huge to get a fridge included. Nowadays, you would know, Diane. But it's the same builder, Diane, that you bought from. So everyone has a different, I'd say philosophy, even though they're the same builder. See, I was just at the other community, and they did not include a refrigerator. So, you know, it doesn't look like it right now, but this is a very, this because they're building, but it's a very nice community, and it stretches out that way. It's got a great little community center. The HOA fees include a lot. So they include basic cable and internet. So, you know, that's a nice thing to have, but it does go over 200 and something. So I'm hoping that we can get out to see so you do see one-story homes here. Okay, these HOA fees are in the 220s, but they have a nice community center, okay, and it includes internet and cable, basic cable. I pay for my internet, I think it's $100 a month just for internet. And my cable, I don't use cable. I use streaming services. Too many streaming services, if you ask me. But now look at this large space between the houses. This is huge. Look at that. So at least you've got a lot of space in the backyard. And one good thing about getting a two-story home is while you get the square footage, you also get a bigger yard. Look at that, because that's a one-story. It's probably 1,500, 1,600 square feet, while this is about 2,400 square feet, and you get all this extra space in the backyard. We're going to go see if... Yeah, one thing I want to find out is how fast an internet speed they get. So I have two customers that I really would be interested in this one. Yeah, it's a beige. See, or another yellow one. Yeah, probably looks yellow. Yeah. Well, someone owns it. We have to get you something else. Yeah. So I should come back here and do a live stream from the three builders. I did it once a while ago, but nobody was like open. It was like really weird. So that is not the DR Horton, because DR Horton, no, they would do block on block. So I'm going to be live Sunday from Mineola. And obviously, as you can tell, there's 6 people watching right now when I get 30 on the Sundays. So I really appreciate those who are watching today. Let's see if we can look at this and find out what this one's price is at. He's not busy. And then I'll go back to D.R. Horton and see if they could show us the 1 bedroom. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Are we live today?
Yes. How much are you this one go for? This model?
How much would this house, this actual house go?
Yeah, well, not this actual house.
I would say probably in the 430s.
430s. Okay, great. Okay, so and how many square feet?
2536.
Okay, great, great. Okay, I got to come back one day and do a live stream from here, so this would be in the 430s. It's 2536. One thing I love about this model is it has this great office space right here, which could be a 2nd bedroom, but you really need a full bath downstairs to do that. But look at that. It's got a great office. It's got an ample eating area. They could probably use this space better so that they get more space out here but it's really nice and open. Look what they've done here. I mean, covered lanai, always like that. Never understood pergolas because they're like really weird. But anyway, so this would be in the 430s. But does that include the quartz price? 430. Would that include the quartz price?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So, okay. Granite, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. So it would be granite. Okay. Beautiful island here. Nice and big. Okay. I like this little character to the here. Okay. We'll go upstairs and then we'll go back to the other house. Now, the other model didn't have all this area up here. No, ceiling fans never come with a house. Unless it's a resale. Then it's considered a fixture. And they would come with the house unless itemized on the contract. It's a good size room. I didn't bring my measuring with me again. Oh, this is cute. I was just in Jersey. This reminds me of Jersey. Hey, Chris. Yeah, this is a little impromptu visit because I have customers that are interested in this area. Yeah, here's a terminology. Okay. When talking about a resale, okay, resale, not new construction, resale. That's a fixture. Anything that requires you to use a tool to remove it. Now, here's where the gray area is. The curtain rod is a fixture. The curtain is not a fixture. So they could sell you the house, leave the curtain rods and take the curtains. But that's the kind of thing where, you'd have to make sure in your contract that you'd say leaving the fixture curtain rods with the fabric curtains. Because have been times that people sell the house and the sellers don't realize they're not leaving the that they are leaving the curtain rods, but they'll take the curtains with them. And then the buyers think they're getting the curtains. Who wants someone's dusty old curtains? Anyway, so dual vanity. Yes, same as the TV mount and the TV. They would leave the mount, but they would take the TV. In many cases. So it's a good thing to itemize what they are leaving and what is a fixture and what is not. So you just, you make a little list, or make sure there's even if you have a meeting of the minds, you want to make sure that it's written down. You could do that also on an addendum. But generally, it comes down to just a few extra things. I mean, nobody's going to leave their artwork. So so when I have let me sit down and talk about this. When I have a resale of a rental property, I say all fixtures and furnishings as shown on this date, including electronics and TVs. That's a rarity. That's only on short-term rentals that you do that. On a new construction, resale, you would say, buyer is leaving curtains and curtain rods, ceiling fans, just because if you say they're leaving fixtures, they may not know what that is. Now we go into the master bedroom. Primary bath. Primary bath. I'm so much better when someone holds the camera for me. Anyway, so dual vanity, step-in shower, and a very large primary closet, owner's closet. Oh my God. That's awful. That's awful. And the thing is, I think we're all remiss. Sometimes we want to write the contract really fast. So it's good to say in the contract, because honestly, that's one thing that I don't like is when people remove their artwork, right? For example, you don't know what's behind this. It could be a really dastardly hole that they're covering up. You don't know. So, Victor, what the term as is means. Okay. There's two types of we'll go by Florida. Now, I'm not giving legal advice, okay? But there's two types of contracts in Florida. One is called the standard contract. Then the other one is the as-is contract. 99.9% of the contracts are as-is contracts. When they write a contract, for a resale, not new construction, a resale, they use a as-is contract. As is means that exactly as you see it. Now, you do get an inspection. And if you find something wrong in the inspection, you can ask that this be repaired prior to closing. Okay? Or you can walk away. I don't think, I can't even remember the last time I had someone walk away from a contract. Generally, they will fix the issue. That's why I tell people, if you're selling, have an inspection. Have an inspection when you're selling your home and leave the inspection report out on the counter. If it's clean, 100%. Don't leave it out if there's some kind of silly problem with it. So if I find GFIs that don't work, a tub that needs caulking, things like that, fix those things, and exactly, and then have the inspector come back and remove them from your inspection report. If you want to sell a house quicker, that's what you do. I see a lot of people going, oh, I'm fixing up my house before my closing, and they don't know what the hell to fix. And that bothers me, because I'm like going, what is wrong? You got to fix the things that are going to prevent that house from because there may be a short, an easy to fix short. This is something that I see a lot. Now, here's a finely working can light. Works fine. Okay. Imagine if this was a resale and that was flashing. Okay. And I see it a lot. All it is a dumb bulb. A dumb bulb. But to a buyer, it would freak them out. They'd think there's something wrong with oh my God, there's something wrong. And I don't blame them, because you're spending your life savings on the house. So get those things fixed so that they don't have questions. All right. So this is a beautiful model. Laundry room. Okay. I got to come back here and do a live stream again maybe after the new year. I've only sold one of this company before, when it was and my customer was very happy with it. When it was it was under a different name. The company has been sold to another builder. Could I get your card?
Yeah, it's over here.
Oh. Yeah, because I'd like to I'll come back at another time.
Yeah. Information.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you so much. Now, so would you consider yourself a custom builder? Like you could add, you have a design center?
We do. So,
Okay,
so you can customize as far as your options,
sure.
but cannot customize the
Structure.
structure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Door number one. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Sue. Thanks, Ross.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got to come back here, but look at this Destin model. That's a 2-story, 353. They have a 1-story, 1,500 square foot at 356. So well within the price range that a lot of my customers are looking. So, and this is a decent builder. I know it is. I've only sold one, and it was under a different name when it was Hanover Builders, and then they got sold. This builder is Land C. Land C. I don't know what C has to do with building a home, unless it's got a propeller. But I don't know. Maybe that's her last name or something. Adams Homes is in here too. I've heard good things about them, but I have not sold any of them. So, but you're 20, 25 minutes from Disney. If you worked at Disney, this would be a great location. And, closer to Disney, you go up by $100,000 or more. Definitely more. Now, the another builder that I was at recently, and one thing I like about D.R. Horton is I know that they put a nice thick coat of paint on. Some of these builders put a very, very thin coat of paint. Okay? And I deliberately did not show those two builders today. One of the things that the paint is a protectant. What are the property taxes? $400,000. I don't like to give too much information about property taxes. I'm just going to say they're less than neighboring areas, slightly less than neighboring areas. Okay. But paint's a protectant. And there's a very nice community up in Windermere that had one of these cheap-ass, builders. And people were having problems that with the wind-driven rain permeating the block construction. So water was getting inside their block construction and then coming up through the floor. All because the builder put the cheapest paint job they could get. That doesn't happen with this builder. So you see it when the home is only 2 years old, maybe, and you'll see crack lines. Crack lines are natural, stepping cracks, they happen. But you don't see that on this builder. Are you going to go out that way now or? Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah. Yay. So where's your car? You going to go in my car?
No, I was going to leave you out there.
Okay, great.
So that way you have plenty of time to do whatever.
Yeah, I have about 10, 15. How much is that one going for?
The Alex is actually under 3 now.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we're going to see a house under 3. You're going to love it. Yeah. Okay.
Give me your card before so that way I can help you.
Sure.
I know you know Carl, but...
Who, the other guy? Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know him that well.
That's fun. You have a little Disney thing behind you.
Yeah. Oh, I only sell to Disney fans, right, people? Only sell to Disney fans. Oh, and remind me, I'll ask her for her opinion on property taxes. Okay. I don't like to give. Now, I'm going to lose you when I turn on the car. Okay? Have patience. Yeah, I don't like to give, it's sort of like stay in your lane. That's what I always say is quote things and then find out that they're wrong because they don't have the level of expertise to, I don't like doing that. I like to. Now, one thing I will tell you is you can homestead here. So when you own a property, I'll go through that in a second too. And I guess you can hear me. Always remember that, if we do a resale contract, I can give you that contract beforehand. I can say, here's the contract, look it over before we fill it out. The benefit of that is if there's something you don't understand, you can Google it. Legally, I cannot explain a contract to you. Amazingly, because I'm having you sign one, because I show you an offer. There's a resale right there. They're already reselling. Yes, you want to be homesteaded. So anyway, okay, so you can hear me. That's great. Okay, so I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so any of my customers who are watching right now who want a sample offer, it's an offer until it's signed, it's a contract when it's signed by both parties. You want to see what it's about, and then you can go online and Google all the things in it. I have no problem with you doing that, and you could even say to me, Victor, always, boy, am I doing two things at once. But you could always ask me, what's on a contract. But the thing is, it's best if you Google it yourself. And if I find and then tell me what the answer is, and I'll go re-Google that, because that's not what I think. Anyway, so let's look at the outside of this home. This is a $299. I have so many customers that should be putting an offer on this right now. $299. Hope everybody can hear me, correct? What do you think the taxes on a home like this would be?
I was just looking that up. It's about 2%, but it appraises for less. So I was just, like if I calculate it, it's usually about $1,500 less than my calculation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2% of the price of the home, but the assessed values are always less, generally 80%. So this is now, okay, so no granite, it's Formica.
All of this neighborhood is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But think about it this way. You can go and pick what you like over time and get exactly what you want. And it's not in the price of the home, so once you homestead, it's not in your taxes. So you're paying, yeah, we will not talk about that. Anyway, nice big primary bedroom. Formica, not Formica, fiberglass insert bath, which is easy to clean.
You back the model?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll make, on the 2-story homes, are they block on block?
They are.
Okay, excellent, excellent,
And I'll follow up with you too.
excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Just let me know whatever you need, okay, bud?
Okay, great. So yes, because this is a D.R. Horton Express. So you've got your Formica counters, fiberglass. Now, Mike said something very interesting. And it does not ring true in Florida on your primary residence. So say I bought this house at 300. Okay. Once I homestead, like Alyssa and Neil said they did. Okay. Once I homestead, that locks it in at an even slightly reduced price. So what it does is it takes, say the house is valued. So a house that's valued at 300 when you buy it would probably assess at 240, 80%. Plus, then they would take $50,000 off the price of that home when you homestead it, meaning your primary residence. You can't do it unless it's your primary. If it's a second home, yeah, your house could go up, it could be revalued. But in Florida, they let you do that with one property. So mine, for example, my house is, and that virtually, I say virtually because it can raise a couple of percentage points. But, like it's usually no more than 3. 3 is the maximum. So you got 2 bedrooms here. So you got 3 bedrooms. It's a nice, you got living space here. Now you could put a dining table right here, like a little table. And here's another family room. And this is the Alex model. Let's go see what's out this way. This house is available, move-in ready, $299. 2-car garage. Let's go look at the backyard. Look at this. Now, I'm big on lanais. This is not a big lanai. I would extend it with a bird cage if this was my house. But look how far away you are from the neighbors. Look at that. My gosh, that is far. That's great. So do you have any questions about this community? Anything else you want to know about here? So it's very basic. D.R. Horton Express homes are, what I'd say entry level. But it's got nice tile, it's got decent carpet, it's got double pane windows. It's a smart home, it's got these great Denko locks. So all you'd have to do is, a little while later, maybe, doors always squeak. And beautiful location too, because you've got this great conservation area right outside your home. So, does anybody have any questions for me? Yeah, where are you going to get a house for $299 around here? Now, the HOA fees are, and by the way, block-on-block construction by this builder only. So if you're someone who's concerned about, wind and maybe the hurricane's getting worse or stronger, I'd want block on block. Of course, I don't have block on block myself. Yes, it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Yeah, I'd have to now. This doesn't thrill me. The power lines in the back of the house. I didn't see that before. But but they got to be somewhere. So if you don't buy that one, you buy a different one. Yes, it definitely is. So does anybody have any more questions before I sign off? You know, doing this for a customer who was I have a couple customers looking in the Davenport area. So, okay. Well, earlier I was saying, you know, if you want to get a copy of a resale contract, you can get that. I've also had customers who asked for a new construction contract from a builder. And they had that reviewed by their lawyer. So it's, you know, it's possible. It's certainly possible. I cannot go into too much depth about what a contract says. I basically can go, yes, that sounds correct. And, you know, so I actually think the contracts are, the resale contracts are really very clear on what they mean. Now, the new construction contracts are extremely complicated. But hey, that's life, you know. The thing that I don't like about the new construction contracts, and I like to be there when my customers sign them, because then I can ask the person that could tell me what the answer is. You know, like I like to, you know, how long do they have to build the house to be completed? Do builders use their own contracts down here? Yes, they do. Yes. The state contracts are, there's two different contracts. For resales, the builders have their own contracts. I wouldn't let it scare you, because they're not trying, well, one builder is, they're not trying to take advantage of you, but you need to understand what the big thing is, how much time it's going to take to build that home. And that's what I think is the real thing that people need to understand. That they are signing a contract that doesn't have an exact date of completion. When you do a resale, you know exactly when, unless something happens with the loan, when it's going to close. On a new construction, they have up to 2 years to finish the home. That's maddening. It's maddening. But that's because hurricanes have delayed closings and things like that. But yes, they all have their own contracts. The problem with you showing it to an attorney to explain it to you is the lot that you're interested in may not be available the next time after you've approved the contract, because they're going to ask you to sign it, and a contract that's not signed is not worth anything. So they will not hold property for you. In fact, when I bought my house, if I waited 5 more minutes, I would have lost that lot that I was interested in and gotten one that I wouldn't have bought the house, because it was the last one that had fireworks views in that community. 5 minutes. The other buyer came in after me, and I know them. I've become friends with them. They moved somewhere else. I never would have taken the lot that they got. It just wouldn't have worked for me. So they don't hold anything for you. That's for darn sure. So anyway, well, thank you so much for watching today. And please like and share. Hello, it's Realtor Victor Naraki, and I want to take this moment to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's the only way this channel gets Disney magic and grows. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.